And I'm not saying that that's the only things you can do to show that you care about yourself, but start practicing self-love. Pretty much, that's what I'm saying. And whatever ways in which you practice self-love, that's good enough. That love that you show for yourself will shine on the outside. And there's no reason for you to keep telling people that black is beautiful, because I've never had to tell one person that, because when I step in the room, I know that. And they see by the way that I walk and the way that I am, that I don't have any care in the world about what they think about, if they think I'm beautiful or not. Because when I look in the mirror and if that day I feel like I'm beautiful, I'm going to feel that. And that energy is going to come from within. It's going to come out, and I'm going to display that through my action. I don't need to go and broadcast like a campaign that black is beautiful. Stop doing that. It makes you look like you are begging. It looks like you're begging for somebody to come up to you and tell you that you're beautiful. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Hilda, is that you that's popping up in all of my lives? You were in the last one too? I haven't been on in a really long time. I'm just kind of in a mood now. I should have been in class. God, can I edit that out of the life? I should have been in class today. Why didn't go? Oh, whatever. I'll be there next week. But this campaign to show everybody that black is beautiful, they know the secret is that they're never going to tell you that. They will never ever validate that. Trust me, they will never validate. I have never in all my years of living, I have never seen a white woman fawn over a black woman and say how beautiful she is. I've never ever seen that. I've seen it in the reverse, but I've never seen it the other way around. And that tells you something. That tells you something. They're never going to tell you that. And you need to just be the beautiful person that you are. Walk this world as if you're a princess. Walk in this world as if you're a goddess. Walk in this world as if you already received the most love and unconditional love in this entire world. You should be walking around the world like that. Do not let someone steal something that was given to you, something precious. If you only knew the meaning of having melanin and in your body, what it means on a health level, what it means when it comes to the sun, what it means to, like, if we weren't living in this, this metropolis, right? We weren't living in this fixed city life or whatever it is that we are exposed to. If you had to live out in the wilderness, they couldn't survive. Can you imagine if they had to be out in the wilderness? Can you imagine that, how the hair would be, how their skin would be, how horribly they would deteriorate under natural elements? So why would you question? We're the most natural. We're the most original. If I could say that. Most original? No, I can't say that. It's just straight up original. If you are, it's obvious. We can deal with so many things in nature. We don't need too many outside forces to we don't need like sunscreen. They're trying to put sunscreen on us, but really we don't need it. We don't need that, because melanin is our defense against the sun. But in order to create more sales, you have to let black people, it's all about getting black money anyway, because if we kept all the money to ourselves, we would be rich by now, right? If we really didn't buy into a lot of the things that they tell us, right? I mean, how could you convince black people that they need sunscreen when sunscreen works as a melanin? It is a form, it's a synthetic form of melanin. Anyway, nobody knows that. I don't know how they don't know these things, because nobody's listening. Nobody looks, nobody reads, nobody researches anything. It's like they just take whatever's out here, just because it's out here given to us public in a public fashion. They take it as gospel. Like it's definite. It is not definite. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna get off for now. I just wanted to just to let everyone know, stop doing that. That makes you look like you have low self-esteem. When you come up to people and you preach black is beautiful, it does not make you look more beautiful. It doesn't elevate you in any kind of way. It diminishes what already was obvious to everyone else. Just be that beautiful person that you are, and that'll be enough to prove. And believe me, they hate it. Trust me. When you walk into the room and you feel you look confident and you are happy with yourself, whether you look the best or not that day, and you just have that look like I'm good, they hate it. Right? They hate it. They want to know why you feel so good about yourself. And I just do. Okay, that's just what it is. You could feel that way too. I don't know. It's not just reserved for me. You can have the same feeling too. Why not? There's some for me. There's some for you, and there's some for him over there too. So, all right. So that's it. I feel like that had to be said. I was like, why doesn't anyone ever say anything about that? It's just a slap in the face every time I hear the campaign of black is beautiful, because that means in your heart you really feel like it's not that beautiful, but you just want to convince people somehow through some kind of, it's like a Jedi mind trick, like, oh yeah, I'm beautiful. But they can see you. There's a presence that a person has when they step into a room, when they are brown and when they're black, especially when you're that deep, dark complexion and you step into a room and you're like one of the only few in there. All eyes on you. Nobody even sees. When you see Caucasian people, because they're all the same color, they don't have a presence about them. That's why they always like stress out the blonde hair and the blue eyes, because that makes them stand out a little bit more out there, because nobody else has that. So it makes them stand out further. But it's not like it's just like so amazingly beautiful. It's not so much that. It's just different because nobody else can have it. What other races can have blonde hair and blue eyes regularly? You know what I mean? Or green eyes or whatever it is. So they have to highlight the thing that highlights them. And that's the only thing that makes them be seen. So, you don't have to do that. I can go like this, be in a room, be just like this, and that's it. If I'm the only brown person or one of the very few brown people in the room, I'm gonna stand out just by my skin and my hair alone. So I just think that black women should recognize that and keep that inner knowing that, and feel, and keep it like a secret, like how they keep it a secret that is true. Keep it kind of like a little happy secret that I know that they desire to have certain things that I have. So that's it. All right. Thank you. Hilda, I'm gonna call you. Okay, I'm gonna call you and like right after I get off the live. So all right, thank you, brother Nubian, for joining my chat also. I'm going to try to come on again. I like to have this a little more structured because I have a lot of thoughts about things. So I'm going to start making like little notes so I could just stay on course with the topics and not drift off, because I tend to like talk and then drift off into another topic sometimes. But yeah, all right, thank you. Bye.